All right, welcome back. Today, we're diving into an absolutely critical early chapter, One Piece, Chapter 11, called Flight. Seriously, this is where a little scuffle just blows up into a full-on war. Let's get right into it. Okay, so right out of the gate, we get this incredible panel. It looks like the fight's already over. There's Roronoa Zoro standing over what seems to be the defeated body of Buggy the Clown. You even get that flump sound effect. It's done. Zoro's basically like, huh. That was easy. I mean, the captain's down, right? So you'd think, okay, job done. Now all he's got to do is free his own captain, Luffy. Seems like a nice, clean win for our brand new pirate crew. But things get strange really fast. Luffy's stuck in this tiny little cage, yelling his head off. Zoro tries to slice the bars, but nope, they're way too thick. So he turns to Buggy's crew to get the key, and they're laughing. Just laughing at him. That is a huge red flag. I mean, their captain is lying on the ground in pieces, and they're not even a little bit scared. Something is definitely wrong here. So yeah, that confidence they had, it is about to get completely shattered. Because this is the moment we get that massive, game-changing twist for this whole arc. So Zoro's about to deal with the crew, and then bam, something grabs him from behind. You can see Luffy and Nami are just totally shocked. And if you look closely, you realize it's a hand. A floating hand, not connected to anything. It's the hand of the guy Zoro just cut up.
And this raises a really scary question, you know? Especially for someone like Zoro. His whole deal is cutting people with swords. So what do you do when your opponent just can't be cut?
Well, we're about to find out. With this epic doom sound effect, Buggy just pulls himself back together. He's totally fine. And he yells, "You can slice and dice me, but you can't kill me. I'm a chop man." And there it is. The secret's out. He's a devil fruit user.
Okay, so let's break this down. Buggy ate the Bara Bara no Mi, the chop fruit. And what that means is he is completely immune to being cut, sliced, diced, whatever. It doesn't work. For a swordsman like Zoro, this is, and I mean this literally, the worst possible opponent he could face. His ultimate skill, his 3-sword style, is just useless. And just like that, the entire fight is turned on its head. I mean, in just a couple of pages, we've gone from an easy win to a situation that looks, well, it looks completely impossible.
Now, this is what I find so fascinating here. The huge difference in how everyone reacts. Buggy immediately uses his power to stab Zoro right in the back. I mean, that's a bad wound. It could easily be fatal. And while his first mate is bleeding on the ground, what's Luffy doing? He's laughing. He's actually laughing. This is one of our first real looks at who Luffy is deep down. He has zero fear, even when death is staring him right in the face. His will is just unbreakable.
And because he's Luffy, he just can't help himself. He starts taunting Buggy, calling him a dirty fighter, and then he drops the one thing you never say to Buggy. He calls him Big Nose. Oh man, the look on Buggy's face is just pure rage. Luffy found his one weakness all right, but all it does is make things about 1,000 times worse for them. And that's it. Buggy is completely pushed over the edge. He's done playing games. He starts screaming at his crew to load up the cannon with something called a buggy ball, which is apparently powerful enough to level part of the town. Yeah, this isn't a fight anymore. This is an execution. Okay, so let's just take stock here. Luffy's in a cage, Zoro is seriously hurt, and there's a giant cannon aimed right at them. The odds are not good. They need a plan, and they need it like yesterday. So, what's the brilliant mastermind strategy? It's pure 100% Luffy. He just yells, "Zoro, run!" That's the whole plan. No tactics, no clever moves, just run. You can see Zoro's confused for a second, and then it's like a light bulb goes off. Oh, right, got it. And what Zoro does next is one of his first truly legendary moments. He doesn't just run away. No, while he's literally bleeding out, he digs deep, finds some insane strength from somewhere, and lifts the entire iron cage with Luffy still in it onto his back. This one panel tells you everything you need to know about Zoro. It's not just about being strong, it's about this crazy ride-or-die loyalty to his captain. He would rather die than leave him behind. But getting away isn't going to be that easy. Buggy literally launches his own torso, swords and all, right at them. He calls it the chop cannon. So now you have this completely wild chase scene where Zoro is running for his life, carrying a cage, while also fighting off a flying pirate captain's upper half. It's just Nuts.
And while all that chaos is happening, Buggy's crew lights the fuse on the real cannon, and then, kaboom! A massive explosion just rips the street apart, completely wiping out the exact spot they were standing in just a moment ago. They land with this huge crash inside some building. They're alive, but man, just barely. Zoro can hardly breathe, he's holding that massive wound. Luffy's still stuck. They manage to escape the cannonball, but yeah, as Luffy puts it, they are in a real mess.
But you know, just because they got away doesn't mean it's over. Not even close. For Buggy the Clown being embarrassed like this, oh, that means things are just getting started.
And just look at the raw anger on his face here. He's screaming, "No more clowning around. Those three are trying to make a fool of me." This isn't about treasure anymore. This is personal. He gets it now. These aren't just some random thieves. This is a direct shot at his pride.
And the chapter closes on this absolutely chilling line. You see his face twisted in this furious snarl, and he just makes it official. I consider this a declaration of war.
And that's where we're left, right on the edge of our seats. Think about it. You've got a badly wounded swordsman, a captain who's literally trapped in a box, and now they're up against an entire pirate crew that's out for blood. So the only question is, what in the world happens next?